Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I am so excited to be filming. First of all, I'm so glad to be back. But today I figured I would film with the ColourPop Aurora Struck palette. Again, I received this like 2 weeks ago and was unable to film with it. Yesterday I posted my review of the Strawberry Shortcake collection. So I will link that if you haven't seen that. I explained where I was and what happened. But for today, I really want to use this palette. This palette is so pretty along with the packaging. And it's just such a pretty palette. So if you want to see my look with this palette, my thoughts on this palette, swatches, then just keep on watching. Alrighty, I already primed my lids. I used the Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas in Fair Light, which I am basically out of, but I really like that primer. I love all the shade names in here. I love this palette. Of course, we're gonna do close-up and swatches. So I don't know how I'm gonna do the swatches, but I am gonna list all the shades. So we have Head North, Borealis, So Lit, Spiraling, Feeling Wavy, Night Sky, Solar Vibes, No Sleep, Great Earth, Arctic Fox, Journey, High Latitude, Bucket List, Comet Seeking, Radio Waves, Geomagnetic, Cosmic Ray, Icelandic, Atmosphere, Dynamo, Ionosphere, In Orbit, Stormy Much, Lunar Trippin', Midnight Sun, Stargazing, Orca, Phenomenon, Total Eclipse, and Due South. I love just the way this palette goes from light to really dark. I really like that. I feel like you can get a lot of different eye looks with it. I really like these purples, but I feel like there's nothing really to, you know, mix with the purple, so it's gonna have to be like kind of neutrally or kind of bluey with the purple. We'll see where this goes. I don't know. There's also, I think, one pressed glitter in here, which is the shade So Lit, and it looks like a very finely pressed glitter, so I guess we'll see how that is. I don't know if I'm gonna use it today, but we'll see. I also would like to do 3 looks with this palette, but I don't know how well this video is gonna do since I got this so late. I also ordered the Night Before Christmas palette because I didn't have it, and I love Nightmare Before Christmas. So if you want to see like a look with this palette as well, please let me know. But that's what this one looks like. It's very grungy. I like that about it. It's very cutesy as well. The packaging on this is so cute. I know I'm really late to the game with that one, but I think it's so cute. So for my look today, I'm gonna go into this really light shade called No Sleep. I feel like that Lady Gaga meme. Club, another club, no sleep.
No sleep. Bus, club, another club, another club, another club, plane, next place, no sleep, another club.
Packing the brush really well and then going and just starting to pack this everywhere. It's a very light shade, so I feel like it's not gonna show up on everyone. It's barely showing up for me, but I feel like for these purples, there's not much of another shade you can use. Like, there's no matte purple. There's a lot of blues, there's a lot of grays, and I feel like that's kind of where I want to take it, but I wanted to see how this shade would show up first. So that shade actually showed up pretty nicely. It's like a kind of light pastel pink though. It's not really purple, but I feel like it will really look good with these purples. The next shade I'm going to take from this palette is going to be Ionosphere, maybe? This shade right here, even though it's like more of a blue, I feel like it definitely will work with these purples here. So I'm just gonna start packing that towards the end, kind of blending with that No Sleep shade. I'm also gonna go into this shade called Icelandic to kind of further blend those shades together. Going back into that shade called No Sleep on a fluffier blending brush, just so I can get the blend on these just right. I feel like it does kind of look like the packaging of this palette. Pretty cool. I'm gonna go into my NYX glitter primer. I don't exactly know what I'm gonna do for shimmers here, but it's always good to put down a sticky base. I really like this shade called Dynamo right here. It looks like a shimmer, but it does have like a matte base to it. So I'm gonna see how that looks. It looks like so pretty. I'm gonna pop that like on the outer edge. See how that looks. Kind of mixes very well with the grays in this palette. Also, that sticky base is gonna help those shimmers to just stick on there. And now I kind of want to take this shade called Comet Seekin. Pretty purpley shade. It's very soft in there, very soft. Pop that like right next to the Dynamo shade. Very pretty actually. These colors look so nice together. And I think the last shimmer I want to take is this one called Solar Vibes. It's kind of like that pinky vibe. I feel like it'll look really good with that first shade we put down. Very different formulas in here. I feel like this one is a glitter formula, so I guess there are 2 glitter formulas in here. And I feel like I need to take this with a brush because it's not showing up much with my finger. Really nice frosty vibes. I really enjoyed the way they look. Going back into those gray shades just so I can sort of blend these all together. And I kind of want to deepen up the outer edge, so I want to go into this shade called Total Eclipse, and it kind of has like a sparkle to it. I don't know how that's gonna work, but we'll see. I got a lot of fallout with that black shade. Stubborn fallout with that black shade. This is what I have as my eye look so far. I think I'm gonna take the shade No Sleep again just so I can blend this outer portion because it's not really looking cohesive with the rest of this look. I'm gonna do this on the other eye, complete the rest of my makeup, and then I will be back to talk about my final thoughts on this palette. So this is the completed eye look. I'm obsessed with it. It looks really nice. It kind of reminds me of the front packaging of the palette. It kind of reminds me of that. I love it. I think it's such a nice, beautiful wintry look. I feel like this palette is perfect for the winter time. And I recently made a video on like my top 10 palettes for winter, and I feel like next year this is definitely going to be featured. I'm not a huge fan of the mega palettes from ColourPop, but this one was an exception. I feel like this one is so unique, especially for ColourPop. I feel like ColourPop loves to come out with the same things over and over and over again, but this is just kind of different for them. I really enjoyed playing with this today. I really like this eye look. I used the white shade as an inner corner highlight and a brow bone highlight, and I use the same shades on the top, on the lower lash line, and I'm just obsessed with how it looks. I think it looks great, and I can't wait to continue using this palette. I love all the different formulas you get in this palette. I feel like you have so many different options to choose from. You don't only have to go with like a blue look or a pink look or a purple look. You can use a lot of different shades in here to create a ton of different eye looks. You even get some neutrals in here, which I think is so nice. The grays are so pretty. The greens in here are so nice. If you want me to do 3 looks with this palette, just let me know in the comment section. I would be so down. I've missed making content, so I would love to do that for you. And thank you so much for watching my video and for hanging out with me today. If you enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below. We're almost at 1K, and it would mean a lot to me if you did. So with that being said, I will see you in my next video. Bye guys. Today's video, I'm so excited. Ooh. Oh my goodness, what the hell?